Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we talk everything Longmont and surrounding areas, and specifically today, Mead, Colorado. So if you are thinking of moving to Mead, Colorado, or you're just curious about Mead, keep watching. In the meantime, make sure you like and subscribe so that you catch all the new videos coming on about Longmont and surrounding areas. I get calls, texts, emails from people like you that are watching this channel every day. I love talking to you all. So make sure you contact me at the information down below if you have any questions. Now, let's get on with this map tour of Mead, Colorado, where we're going to learn about what there is to do in Mead. All right, so here on the map, you can see Mead is bits and pieces. When you see the outline, it's so interesting. So you can see that all of these little areas are Mead. Some of these are neighborhoods, like this one right here by St. Vrain State Park. And then some areas are more commercial. And the great thing about Mead is you do have a mix of older and newer neighborhoods when it comes to housing choices. So that is one really good thing. But you can see here, it is right off I-25, which is fabulous if you work in Denver. So we go this way to Denver, and it's probably about 40 to 45 minutes in traffic. If there's no traffic, it may be a little bit less than that. So here is Denver. So you just jump on 25 from any kind of location here in Mead. And then if you work up here in Fort Collins, then you are much closer. You are 25 to 30 minutes max to Fort Collins, which we have up here. And then some people, of course, that live in Mead work in Boulder. So you are going to jump out this way to get to Boulder. And that is 40 to 45 minutes, once again, depending on traffic, and maybe a little closer, depending on the day and if it's summer or winter, because winter you may encounter snow weather traffic, which isn't always that fun. Actually, you know what? People drive worse in rain than in snow here in Colorado. So that's something to think about. But here we are in Mead. So let's take a look at the schools in Mead, Colorado. So you'll see here, and I noticed they did not list Mead High School, so we'll go over that one too. But you have Mead Elementary right here in kind of the center of Mead, and then you have Mead Middle School. Now, these are rated on sites like Great Schools. They are rated quite well. They are rated even better in the community. A lot of people that live in Frederick or Firestone send their kids to Mead Middle and Mead High School. So that is something to keep in mind if you are looking for schools. You can go on to greatschools.com or other websites like that and get statistics about the school. So you have Mead Elementary, Mead Middle, and you can see there's some preschools dotted in here as well. And then you have Mead High School, which is so weird that it didn't show up. It is down here, so a little further away from the elementary and middle school and a little closer to Frederick and Firestone, which is why quite a few people choose to send their kids to Mead, especially if you are living on this side of Firestone, Colorado. So that is Mead High School. I can tell you they have a pretty fabulous marching band. My son is goes to Frederick High School. He's in the marching band there. And whenever I'm at the competitions, Mead High School is quite impressive with their marching band. So if you have a kid in marching band, it could be the right high school for you. Now, Mead is a smaller town, of course, with how big it is, you could see on the map. So the population is not that large. And let's take a look at the population. So you'll see here, as of 2021, the population was 5,336. It's possible that has grown a little. Mead has become a little more accessible with some newer neighborhoods going in for people being able to find homes. And it has become a great spot because of its location It is in the St. Vrain Valley School District. Forgot to mention that when we were looking at schools. So you can look up information on the school district as well. Let's go look at restaurants in Mead. Where can you eat if you live in Mead? Now, there's only a few restaurants because it is a smaller area. So you're likely going to head into Longmont to eat most of the time if you're looking for restaurants. But there are a few good spots. Mead Pizza Plus. These are all off Highway 66. The Merc, they make lovely deli sandwiches, and they have all kinds of little things that you can buy and take away that is a deli. You have the Red Rooster restaurant, which is breakfast, and they do make a good, traditional diner breakfast there at Red Rooster restaurant. And you have Ranchero's restaurant, which I have not eaten at, Mexican restaurant there. And then you also have down here Knuckle Puck Brewing, which is a great spot. If you sit outside, you can look out over the mountains and I-25, but mostly out over the mountains. So they make beer, but they also make kombucha, and it's delicious. The wife uses things from the gardens that go into that kombucha. So that's something a little different, and it is a great spot right here. And then we have a couple of other restaurants up this way. So you have Ziggy's Coffee. If you like a good spicy chai, then you want to go to Ziggy's. They make the best spicy chai around. And then Josie's Tacos, which I have not eaten here either. I do go to Ziggy's a lot. I have been to Knuckle Puck quite a bit. Red Rooster, the Merc. So you have a few spots around, but you are likely going to have to drive into Longmont or down to Firestone or Frederick if you're looking for more options when it comes to restaurants. So how about events during the year with Mead? Let's take a look. So they have National Night Out on August 1st. So that is the fire rescue, the police, public works teams, and they have activities and food, live music, all of those kind of things. They have Mead Community Day. So that is their largest event each year, and that is in September. So you are invited to join for games and activities, music, vendor booths, food trucks, beverage garden, and then they have fireworks. It's always great to catch some fireworks other than 4th of July during the year. They have cleanup days, and then they have Christmas in the park. So they have a tree lighting in the park, and then food, Santa, carolers. And I love these small towns in these areas, like the Frederick one. The Christmas events are so much fun because they really do just have that small town Christmas feel, where you have a little parade and you have the traditional tree lighting and everybody cheers, and then there's hot chocolate and Santa and all those kind of things. So it is really fun, these smaller events. And of course, if you live in Mead, you can easily get to the Longmont parade and events. Make sure you check out the Longmont map tour. You can get to the Frederick and Firestone events. So you can get to those surrounding areas pretty quickly. So you're not just limited to these events here, although you definitely going to want to attend if you live in Mead, because it's a great way to get to know the community. Okay, let us go look at real estate in Mead, Colorado. All right, so let's look at some of the real estate that is on the market right now. And right now is as of July 2023. So let's start with the most expensive piece of real estate we have, and I'm sure it is on land. It is $1.475 million. The house is 6,783 square feet. And it is on 2.5 acres. So let us get an idea of what that looks like. So you can see we have a large house. It's on those 2 acres. You have water views out your window, which is amazing here in Colorado. And it is a house that looks like it's a little older. So somebody might want to come in and do some updates if they can afford it. at 1.475 million. It has been on the market 32 days. Let's go look at something in the mid-range here. So let's see this house at 540. This one was built in 2003, so one of the older neighborhoods. It's about 2,400 square feet, and that's the only photo we have of that one. So let's see. Okay, this one on Charbay Street, Mead, 525,000, nearly 3,000 square feet. It looks like a newer house. Yes, so it's a newer house with your granite and tile backsplash. Yard's going to be smaller in these newer neighborhoods. It's just how they do it here in Colorado. And that one was 525. It has been on the market for 13 days. And then let's find the cheapest house on the market in Mead right now. And the cheapest house on the market in Mead right now is a 2001 duplex. And it is on the market for $300,000, 1,200 square feet, just over 1,200 square feet. So you can see you have a smaller kitchen area, but it is open to the living and dining. So that is our most affordable home in Mead right now. So as you can see, the real estate is kind of all over the place in Mead. You have your $1 million houses with land. You have kind of your newer homes with not huge backyards. But like I said, everything's newer. And then you have one side of a duplex there for $300,000. Let's look at some stats in Mead to get an idea of the average house price and how long houses are actually sitting on the market. Okay. So we'll look at June. Our stats for July aren't all in yet because we are towards the end of July, but not quite there. So in June, the average house price was $614,577. In May, it was $496,581. And then April, $600,305 and $611. So you can see it kind of went up and down depending on the sales that happened in the Mead area in that time period. And then let's see how long houses are sitting on the market on average. So in June, that number was 34, and in May, it was 27. So that gives you an idea. It's about a month where the houses are sitting on the market. It gives you an idea on Mead real estate. And that wraps up our Mead map tour for today. If you have any questions about Mead or surrounding areas, my information is down below. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can catch all my new videos that come on. I put 1 or 2 on every week, and you'll get to know the area just by checking out these videos. Hope you have a fabulous day, month, year, and hopefully we'll chat soon. See ya.